But then they just reasserted themselves again right away.
Right, and I think the biggest piece is, and obviously I need to do a better job getting us ready to start the game, because that dictates tempo. It dictates how you're going to attack the game, and we started so passively, and allowed a very athletic UIC team to get going, and that's the biggest piece, and that's the thing that I've got to do is do a better job getting us ready to go from the start. We fought back in the middle, but they did everything they like to do. They got to the free throw line a bunch, they transitioned, and they rebounded the heck out of the ball.
Defensively, you just weren't able to get into any rhythm.
No, we weren't. I mean, our zone, for a little bit it was good, and then all of a sudden they got very comfortable, and we didn't locate the shooters like we needed to. And then in the man, they got us off the dribble drive way too much. They had too much middle penetration. It's a frustrating night because I don't think we played well at all, and we didn't do anything to help ourselves.
You know, as a coach, these are nightmare nights because there's so many things that I'm sure you believe your team didn't do well, but on the other hand, there's a lot of teaching moments too that you'll address in practice.
There's no doubt about it, and I know we're a young team, and I know it's early in the season, and I understand all of that. What we don't want to do is we want to play a certain way. We want to play, 100% all the time for 40 minutes, and I thought that we didn't go at it early as hard as we needed to help dictate a tempo of the game and kind of show the style of game we're going to play.
Yeah, they seemed, like you said, they seemed to take the tempo immediately.
But we got it back for that short period coming back out of halftime. I think 3-4 minutes, about to the 17-minute mark. I thought we did a great job. We had the tempo going, and then they shifted it back. We just couldn't maintain it tonight.
And for all the problems, you did cut it to 9.
We cut it to 9, and we had a chance on the free throw line.
Right.
We didn't help ourselves at the free throw line. That's what I thought. We cut it to 9, and I thought we could have had it maybe 7, maybe 6 at that point. And maybe there's a little more fire that's lit at that point. So that's what I was saying. I don't think we did the things we needed to do to help ourselves tonight.
And some shots in the lane that looked like maybe gimmies, if you will, rolled off the back iron, or just couldn't convert the bunnies. I guess.
Yeah, and again, from the free throw line to some things we did defensively to maybe missing a few of those bunnies or gimmies, we didn't do the things that we needed to do to help ourselves. And at the same time, I know we kept fighting, but we've got to go back to square one and really get after it defensively. I think that's where the tempo of the game starts. The tempo starts defensively because that's how everyone thinks it's offensive, but what it really is the tempo starts defensively. That's how you get out in transition. You get some great stops. We didn't rebound early. We gave up an awful lot of offensive rebounds early in the game, and then we can't get our transition game going if we're not blocking out.
Yeah, Story Girl was pretty tough one.
She's a nice player.
Every time you got closer, she always make a play.
She's a nice player. She's got great skills. Both she can shoot the three, she can take you off the bounce, and she played a very, very nice game tonight.
Yeah, that one time you guys were pushing a little bit, and they looked out of sorts on offense, called a timeout, and they called a play for her. She comes out within 12 seconds afterwards.
And nails it, yeah.
And that they fed off her.
They did, and she got them back going a little bit. Yeah. And that's what we needed. We needed to step up and make some, in that span after halftime, when we got the tempo in our favor, it was because we made some defensive stops and we got out in transition.
Right.
And that's how you do it. I know you're not going to make stops every possession down, but you gotta string some together to get that transition game going. And I thought that was our mistake, especially early, is not getting some stops.
Yeah, you look at the rebounds, 49-30, and giving up 88 points. I know those are numbers that you absolutely have to just.
And we've been a pretty good rebounding team.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done some nice things on the board, and I thought we gave up. Well, they had 49 rebounds, and I think how many offensive they have? Is it 19?
19.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was 19. And they got to the line 32 times. I mean, that's what they do. They penetrate well, and we bailed them out a few times. We can't do that.
Yeah, 11 for 23 from the line. Even in a close game, that would really hurt you. It wasn't close as it turned out.
No, we've been extremely up and down with our free throw shooting. We've been very poor one night, and then the next game out, we shoot the ball very well. And then and we've got to get a handle on that. We've got to make sure. I think free throws a lot is confidence. Everyone gets enough repetitions of free throws. You shoot enough free throws, then it's a matter of stepping up to the line and being confident and knocking it down.
Just one you just forget and kind of move on.
Oh, I'd love to, but I can't do that. Sorry, I don't think there's going to be much sleep tonight. No, I think we need to learn from it. I think it's that 24-hour thing. We'll come back tomorrow. We'll break this down, and we'll show them a lot of things that we need to work on, and then we move on, because that's what you have to do at this point in the season. I mean, it's not there's a lot of learning lessons from tonight's game. And if we make the changes, then I can live with tonight, but we have to make the changes from this point on.
Well, if they have any
And
pride,
we'll live with it well.
they'll hang with you on that one, because if they have any pride about improvement.
Oh, they-
And they will, you know,
they'll totally
I'm up
with
in the
you.
locker room and I'm obviously not happy. They're not happy either. It's just not, it's not the style of basketball or the way we wanna play. And everyone knows that. I mean, we know it from the coaches to the fans to the media. We all understand that.
Thank you, Paul.
All right, thanks, Paula.
Thank you.